Hello, this is Ian from VarietyGamersUK, and this is us doing another Tournament Tuesday on Ultimate Epic Battle Simulator. Because I'm only streaming till 3 o'clock, and then we're streaming again at 3:30 for Dungeons & Dragons, so I'm making this one a quick one. And hopefully I'll remember this time, because I know what I'm like. And I can do a little bit of prep. So, let me just get the bracket sorted. So for this next one, ignore all these teams already here, they're not all going to be used. So we have for this category, World War II. So we're going to have US Soldier, German Soldier and German Machine. We just need the bracket starting. That's the one we're looking for. So let me just change the players in the last one, which we did heroes. Luckily, there isn't many huge armies in this game with loads of different things in, so we're gonna have so we can probably guess what's going to win this one. It's most probably going to be the German Machine, but we'll see. Unless that's German Machine Gunners, in which case, who knows? Could also be German Tank. So I've got reopen bracket. Reset bracket, there we go. So I can get rid of the extra 2. Then let's preview. So, in all fairness, for the US Soldier, the bracket is decided to go German v German to start with. So let me just get them set up. So we've got green and red. So let's move everyone else to none. I don't really know what rank shape means. What would happen if I put it to 10? Oh, I see. Okay, so 1.5, what does that even do? Ah, I see. Well, I want everyone to be even, so everyone's being... Well, actually, that made it 1.5 on its own. So we'll stick with that then. And now get the rank shape. We're going to do the usual, because this is an actual... tournament, so we are going to try that. Right, so I need to minimize the window and do the usual tournament things of who do we think is going to win. I just need to set it up. I may as well copy the name of the prediction because then I reuse the same one every single time. Or can I just click in previous? I think I can just click in previous. So we have German soldier and German machine. Oh, apparently mods can cast predictions. So we're going to put a nice 2-minute submission period for if anyone joins in before the battle. So we're going to load in. It's the same world, still World of Thieves. Battle requires at least 2 competing teams. Okay, whoops. Makes sense. Alright. Start battle. So we've got German soldiers versus German machine. Who do we think will win? Bear in mind, German machine could be German tank or German machine guns. Oh, there we go. It actually tells us what it is on this one. So German soldiers versus German machine guns. Who do you think will win? We have a little bit of time left on prediction. Once that goes out, we will start the battle. I thought I'd give a nice 2 minutes this time. I'll probably give 2 minutes from now on, so we can actually have like 30 seconds of actually seeing the army. Well, the army, considering it only really shows one army. So some missions are closed. I think it might be letting me do it as well, but okay. I don't know. Let's see. So, let's let the battle commence. Well. Well, there's a lot of shooting going on. The soldiers are not having much chance at the moment. The machine gunners seem to be... Well, soldiers are shooting, they're just not really seem to be hitting. Is that three? Oh, they've killed one, they've killed two, they've killed three, they've killed four. So the soldiers are having a little bit of a fight back, but I've got a feeling we know who's going to win this tournament. Like I'd already said anyway. So soldiers did kill 12, maybe 13? Probably not. No, 3 remaining. Then they could not fight against the overwhelming machine guns. So the prediction, that one was German machine. So next, we have, you know what, I'm going to put a 5 minute on it. Who do you think will win? Because then I can just click that and it'll do it automatically. So we have, the US soldiers get a chance to try and take out the German machine guns. And we're going to put the submission for 5 minutes. And that gives me time to set up the game. So, and guess we time to set up the bracket as well. So, apparently I need to start the tournament. I've done this well. So, German machine should have actually been on top, but never mind. So, German machine gun got a score of 250. These German soldiers had 12. So 250, 12. There we go, submit scores. So, US soldier versus German machine. I think I know who's going to win the entire tournament, but that's just from early thinking so far. So we now have US soldiers versus German machines. German machines were supposed to be on top of that last bracket, but I don't think it really matters. Yeah, somehow it's changed the rank shape. So we're just going to put that. We're going to put that back to 1. That might give them a better advantage. Probably not, but rank shape might make some difference. So we've got US soldiers versus German machines for the next round. For the winner of this category, because it's a very short category. And then we might have one of them giggle massive armies against Chunk Norris at the end. So, here are the German machine guns. Okay. Starting to think putting 5 minutes on was probably a bit long, but the prediction's nearly over at least. And I don't know if I can actually do them. I don't think I can. I think it crashed me last time I tried to do it. No, it doesn't actually let me even take part. Oh no, I've accidentally pressed the button. Fuck. Let's put auto camera back on. Oh, you can toggle the time scale. Not like we need it. So there isn't a way to turn the camera back on. Right, so the prediction is over. Let's let the battle begin. Unfortunately, the camera is going to be awful this time because I'm the one controlling it. Actually, we are going to escape and reload it because I don't feel it's fair if I'm doing the camera because I'm not as good as the auto cam, so it's a bit of a pain in the ass, but it's a problem when I accidentally click something. So wait until the unit's loaded, and then we're going to start it straight off the bat. Me messing around and accidentally knocking a button. We're going into menus. So, let's see. US soldiers versus German machine guns. So the German machine guns are off to an early lead. The German machine guns seem to have further range. Let's see if the US soldiers can at least kill more than the German soldiers did. Okay, the US soldiers didn't even end up managing to kill one. German machine guns won 250 to 0. So German machine gunners won that tournament. So now on to the next one. So I'm going to figure out what the next thing is. Markers complete. Reset brackets. So I've already taken a screenshot of it. So now we have... Wait, I've got to actually choose prediction outcome. We know who won this one. German machines. Absolutely trounced. So we've got to go back to the main menu, so the next one will only be 2. So I know there's zombies, but I don't know what else there is. So next category we have evil. And we start with evil zombies versus evil runner zombies. So, who's gonna win out of zombies and runner zombies? Actually, no. That's not exactly how it's going, to be fair. And what was the other one? Skeleton Warriors? Yeah, Skeleton Warriors. So, I don't really think there's a lot of random because of how this is set up, so it has kind of done random. It's got Skeleton Warrior top, Runner Zombie in second, so these two are the first two to take on. So we've got Skeleton Warrior versus Runner Zombie. If I can smell it, that'd be beautiful. Apparently I don't know how to delete the last word, so machine gun runner zombies apparently. And there we go, 2 minutes for the prediction. And we will load up. So there we got the skeletons. Ready to take on the runner zombies, I assume. They look ready for battle. For the evil category. And I feel like we're running into enough time where we can start it. And either of these should be... I don't know how quick the runner zombies are though, so... They could absolutely sprint really well across that. Like, so I'm actually going to wait until the prediction is actually gone. Or near enough gone like it is now. The zombies are running across the lake. And so are the skeletons. To me, not smack bang in the middle, because I think the zombies are a lot quicker than the skeletons. Here we go. The battle is starting. They're neck and neck at the start. This is probably going to be, it could be a close fight, but the runner zombies seem to be winning. This could go either way. The runner zombies seem to have an advantage there, but the skeletons keep coming back. Jesus. It's been an actual close battle. The runner zombies seem to have a bit of an advantage. Hi Wack, how's it going? You ready for zombies against skeletons? It's good to see. Glad you're doing well, my friend. Skeletons win easy. It has been close, but I feel like they're being overrun by the runner zombies. You have access to superior puns. Unfortunately, the puns did not save them then. So the winners are the runner zombies. Like I've got a bone to pick with you, murder every zombie. Exactly. I wish I could give them the win for that. Agree to disagree. Skeletons win. Right, so the next prediction is gonna be, who do you think will win out of zombies and runner zombies? And you have 2 minutes to decide. Well, I saw the bath bracket and one of these days I will remember to start the tournament before I try and fill the bracket in. So I feel like Wack wants the zombies to beat the runner zombies, probably to avenge his skeletons. You missed the German machine gunners wipe out US soldiers and German soldiers. I feel like the zombies have a good chance. Also, because I'm a lazy fuck, so if I turn into a zombie, I'd like to walk. Thank you very much. Yeah, I had a feeling. I had a feeling. So, we're loading units, and then I feel like it'll be time for them to charge. I do feel like the zombies, because they won't be so spread out because they're slow, the runner zombies would like spread out as they're running, so the zombies technically have a better advantage because they're so close together, but it's not necessarily going to work that way. But let's see if the lazy zombies beat the running zombies. Look at this beautiful army. I bet they all look the exact same as well, so it'll just be movement speed. So here we go. Let's see. Here are the running zombies, and here are the lazy zombies. Like, doomed to an eternity of killing your own kind and eating them is awful and all, but doomed to always jog is horrendous. True. Look at these guys, they're just chilling. Well, look at these guys, they're just running. Technically speaking, the zombies have the closer formation, but I suppose because of the speed of the runner zombies, it could mean no difference whatsoever. So I think the lazy zombies are generating their health by eating people. Because their remaining numbers keep going up, unless they're turning the runner zombies into zombies. The walking zombies probably have more time to have important conversations and really get to know each other. Yeah, boost that morale. So, the zombies are winning even though they've lost more troops. I feel like the zombies are turning the runner zombies into zombies. And that's why they're winning. Or the zombies have 2 lives. I don't know which. Oh, that's like how the skeletons won. Because that is crazy. The runner zombies have killed 240, but the zombies still have 218 remaining. So the zombies won. The zombies run 200. I can't really give them that score. Right, we'll do it based on how many you've got left then. 245 to 0. So that is another tournament done. So let's see what's next. Of course, I am the man who lost 1,000 points in winning tournaments. I can't be bad at betting. That is true. Right, so let's see what the next one is. The next unit category is Ancient Greece. How many is there in Ancient Greece? 4. We should have enough time for another tournament, to be fair. So we have Roman. Spartan. Wildman. And Persian. So, first, no, Alexander the Great team, worthless. Technically, I guess that's Spartan. So we have Roman versus Persian as the first team. So who do you think will win? Romans or Persians? And you have 2 minutes to decide. Rome is just boneless. Greek with a superior army in every single way, but shut up about that. You say that, Whack, but the Romans did get defeated. So, it could go either way. The Persians did conquer a lot until they got to the Spartans, so... So, we have the Roman army on one side of the lake. And on the other side, we have the Persians. Blow up Roman and the Romans are roamless and homeless. Here we go. The Romans. Oh, hands off Tuesday. Exactly. Good old hands off Tuesday. Who do you think will win, B. McIntyre? Romans or Persians? I don't think you've got very long to decide though. Got a feeling you might have run out of time. Right, so the battle is ready to start. Let us see who wins. Romans historically. True. It's going to be a weird Tournament Tuesday today, to be fair. I can only do this until about 3 o'clock, because then we're starting Dungeons & Dragons at 3:30, so I'll be streaming that up in about an hour. So, at the moment, we've got a draw, but that's right at the start. Ah yes, the Romans may have been tactically superior with stronger armies, but I prefer the Persian aesthetic, and therefore Rome can't win. To be fair, it's very equal. Well, it was. Kinda still is. This game doesn't really seem to follow history very much, so... I mean, generally the armies seem to fluctuate. Because at the moment, the Persians are winning. And in a second, the Romans will be winning, like now. I wanted to love the Spartan ideal and aesthetic, and then I learned about the helots. Also, Prince of Persia can turn back the sands of time, so the Romans have no chance, really. I mean, historically, I don't think it'd be this close. Winner gets chunked, though. At some point, VGUK, we ain't got that far yet. The winner of each tournament gets put into the final tournament who gets to fight Chuck Norris. At first Bruce Lee, but okay. Right, so the Romans won, historically and in game. So now the next fight is the Wildmen versus the Spartans. I'm just not gonna see that. I've done it again, I haven't started the actual tournament. Move that out of the way. Here we go. So the only ones that I haven't done an actual score of who's killed how many is the zombies, because technically they would have won. Even though, I mean, the runner zombies would have technically won because they killed more. But they all got wiped out, so it doesn't make sense. So we have Wildmen versus Spartans. There's literally no way to tell. So the outcome was the Romans. VGUK, you should have voted. I still don't understand why they do this in the middle of the lake. I'm basically going through the maps in order, so there'll be different tournaments in different areas. This is just the lake area. I mean, had the local football teams booked all the good fields? We'll go with that one, yeah. So, the next prediction is, who do you think will win? The Wildmen or the Spartans? And the prediction is starting. Right now. Mo was disappointed in the last round, so I'll give him the first choice. I like that no one even got my 10 points, they were just taken to the... Yeah, you lost against no one, Wack. That is true. I like the fact it says ancient Greece as human category as the category though, but it's got Spartan, it's got Romans in it and Wildman. Oh good, I did put a prediction on. They just burned your money in front of your eyes to teach you that gambling is a sin. Right. I'm guessing by Wildmen it means Gauls and all the barbarian tribes. Who would win? A real army of dedicated soldiers or some wild boys? You say that, Whack, but the barbarian tribes did win quite a few battles. They only really lost against the Romans. Actually, sometimes they beat the Romans, to be fair. Going to go with organised and trained soldiers. Well, you'd hope the Spartans would win, wouldn't you, really? Yeah, but they weren't riled, they were just called barbarians by Romans. Well, yeah. So why are they all assassins from Assassin's Creed is my question. They had villages and shit. They've got... Wild boys better be proper wild. Well, we're about to find out, because I think... Yeah, the prediction has ended. So, let's do it. There you go, Whack. War cry. The Gauls beat the Romans only the few times they actually put real armies together instead of mobs, or in the Romans' field politically connected morons. Walalo! Ayo yo! Walalo! To be fair, the Age of Empires priest could just beat them all. So, a Spartan has already died. Well, the Spartans seem to be beating back the barbarians. Oh my god, the Spartans are throwing them around! That's not a very Spartan formation. I mean, I suppose not, but it's working for them. Look at these guys flying. The wild boys are getting flung wildly. Look, they're making a Roman crescent formation now. I feel like the Spartans might have won. Maybe. That was a proper balling. It was. Oh man. So the Spartans win 250 to 31. So, choose prediction. Don't know, man, I was playing Persona, didn't see it, so I'm pretty sure it didn't happen. Oh man. Persona, you mean? So the Spartans are victorious again. So now we have Who do you think will win? Romans versus Spartans. And the prediction is up. I can neither confirm nor deny these allegations, Abby McIntyre. Wait, what happened there? Did I accidentally go back? Oh no. I can't do that. So we have Romans versus Spartans. Who will win the final bout? Choose which team you think will win, the Romans or Spartans. Bear in mind, they do not do certain formations. B. McIntyre. I don't think there's really any way to do formations either. I've got a feeling I know who might win, but you know. Someone has voted for the Spartans. I'm guessing probably B. McIntyre. And Wack probably hasn't voted yet because he's on Pervzona. Or because there's no Wild Boys left. Hey, B. McIntyre, you actually missed Whack-A-Mole win a prediction earlier. I don't want Spartans, I want Alexander the Great. But I chose Spartans because they're closer. Ah. Oh, so B. McIntyre hasn't chosen yet. Well, I feel like I'm not going to say who I think will win yet, obviously. Because their predictions are still there. Oh, so B. McIntyre has gone with the Romans. I will state what I feel, not based on history, but based on the game. I feel like the Spartans are going to rip the Romans a new one. Also, how dare my dynasty won the whole tournament last time? Well, I kind of had to. Well, B. McIntyre, you got to be nice to Wack and give him some wins, I suppose. You are correct, Whack-A-Mole. Your dynasty did win the whole tournament with some kind of like where they bounced the entire pirate army after the pirate army won 2 in a row. Look at that formation though, B. McIntyre. It's amazing, isn't it? I feel like it would be kind of hard to throw the Roman troops with their massive shields as far as the Spartans are doing, but you know. I suppose they've got amazing strength. I will just take joy from the fact that I was the genius who suggested you pit Chungus versus 250 catapults. Whoa, that's the famous Roman phalanx, huh? Yeah, it is. It's when the Spartans knocked them out, where they famously just piled a fuck ton of soldiers and hope for the best. Yeah, pretty much. I thought you meant Roman oh. But the Wild Boys did better than the Romans, apparently. So the Spartans are victorious. With an entire score of 250 versus 4. Hannibal, by all accounts, was the bigger the phalanx. At least of the other army trying this against them. I'm thinking the game devs wants 300 a lot. Probably. So, choose outcome. The victor was the Spartans. You know what? We've finished all the tournaments, so unfortunately, actually, you guys will be able to vote on the next one. We are going to do something fun. We've all watched a lot of 301 Dalmatians, to be fair. I will let you guys vote. So, this is the last one until in half an hour's time when we play D&D. So, you're going to get a really good prediction this time. Who do you think will win? B. McIntyre, you'll love this one. So we have Chunk Norris or Random Army. And you've got 2 minutes to figure out who you think will win. Chunk Norris or Random Army. This is the last one of the day. I mean, how would Chunk even lose? Chunk. It's alright, Whack. I misread it, what you put anyway. So, we're going to have Chunk Norris versus the most random army ever. And on the random army side, we have Spartans, catapults. I'm going to move the armies around a bit. This time I'm competing by just paying more for the same bet. We have not heroes, that's not what I was supposed to pick, because obviously he's a hero. We have German machine gunners, zombies, and oh no, we've already got Spartans, so we don't need them. So there we go, we've got a random force of things ready to take on Chunk. The catapults are going to start in the water because they're the biggest force, so they're probably the one that would disappear if I didn't put them in the water. 6.1k on Chunk. Jesus. Wack's going all in with this one, isn't he? Bloody hell, Whack. Oh, man. So I've just got to spin this round. This is the final battle. I thought you'd like this one, be Mac. That wasn't Whack. Oh, God. Bloody hell, I hope that wasn't all your points. But you probably will win. Right, are we ready for the main event? This is us going out on a high note. This is always going to be how these tournaments end with this game. Chunk versus all. This is Chunk versus all the different tournaments. No balls, no blue chips. I've already lost. Bow to me McIntyre. And then after this battle, I'm really going to have to go into the D&D Discord. Don't know if anyone's actually in there yet, but we're all getting prepared for it. I'm just the one slacker who's not in it yet. And this is why. I'm giving you two the massive battle. Ooh. To be fair, no one's in it yet, but There we go. We're in and mute it. No one's in that chat yet, so... I'm American, you don't bow to us. You give us the finger of respect. Right, are we ready for the big battle? Here it goes. 1,000 Spartans versus Chunk Norris. Here we go. The battle is on. Here come the catapults. And a random assortment of army. Finger, like with a winky face or just middle finger? So Chuck Norris is going straight for the catapults. Whatever gives you the greatest joy. So the machine guns are going. Here you go, B. McIntyre, your favourite part. Oh, here come the Spartans. Can the Spartans actually send Chuck flying? That's the question. Oh, here come the zombies. The zombies are going to take forever to get to the battle. So can the 300? God, the close-ups of him wrecking those catapults always cracks me up. Pete McIntyre, every time I play this game, there's going to be a Chuck Norris. At least one appearance every time. The machine guns may make the difference though. They might. And the fact they are behind Chuck Norris. Chuck Norris is making his way through the Spartans to attack the zombies. Can he actually beat the zombies though? The zombies have some really crazy technique. Not many Spartans left, no there isn't. The thing is, B. McIntyre, you're not taking account of the zombies, you don't know what they did earlier. They basically kept regenerating themselves. The zombies are pretty hard to kill. But you might manage it. Look to your left and look to your right. See how no one's there. Chunk has killed the people who would be there already. Donate to the Chunky Victim Society. I just want to see if he can beat the zombies' regeneration. I'm curious about that. They look about half gone. I think he's punching your jet right out of them. I think he is. I think you're right. Just to find ragdoll zombies. I sure hope Chunk wins for you, McIntyre, because that's a lot of points you put in. I'm gonna feel bad if you lose them all. He'll probably somehow win with like 1 hit point. Don't feel bad. Bigger stakes are bigger fun. That's alright then. Because them machine gunners could make the difference. I've seen them in action, and if there's no risk of losing, it's boring. True. He is knocking them catapults down though. To be fair. But there is no risk of losing. You are on Chunk's team, god damn it! He's just got to get through them catapults quick enough. But he did take on an entire medieval army, so... he's got a good chance. Chungus is not one for the Fabian strategy, I notice. What, going for the machine gunners first? Now where's Chunk gone now? Strategy is cheating. Where is Chunk? Where's he? Oh, there he is. I wasn't sure where Chunk went. No Fabian strategy is to give ground to a larger army and let logistics beat them. Come on, he wouldn't do that. At least we know the zombies' regeneration can be beaten, that's a plus. The zombies are beatable. The biggest problem with this, right, is we know, because of this, we might know who's going to win the grand tournament overall. Would still watch it, that's alright then. Well, you get to see Chunk rip through everyone, as usual. Just in smaller chunks. I suppose it would still be good to watch who would come up from the other teams anyway. And who would end up fighting Chunk at last. We don't know, there could be some other insanely powerful units in the game. We're just slowly getting through every single unit group. Oh, I bet them The Wehrmacht's about to get wrecked. I'm sorry, I probably mispronounced that completely, B. McIntyre. We're basically seeing what the best units and how well they can take Chuck Norris. Like I care about pronunciation, I ain't German. That's alright then. Oh, is it the time? Oh, it's the time. Chuck Norris against the machine gunners. Can Chunk overcome the machine gunners? Most probably. The biggest thing is you don't know what health Chunk is on. He could be very low or he could still be very high. There's about to be 2 tons of fresh sauerkrauts in that lake. There is. Flying gunners. That is true, there is many flying gunners. What are you on? What are you on about? He's on full health, obviously. To be fair, I think the medieval army got him to about 1/3 health. Do you remember that, B. McIntyre? How far that guy flew. He punched him to the moon. The thing is, these machine gunners are quite hardy as well. Wait, they've killed an enemy. Does that mean they actually killed Chunk? I do, but these are actually the kind of things this archetype was built for. This archetype. I think they actually killed Chunk. I think he's gone back to full health. I'm not entirely sure. They're still flying, they are. Like that guy. And that guy. And them guys. Them ones. All the blood on the beach, it's like reverse Normandy. Yep. Chungus is going around wrecking people. It's great. Oh, we got the last ones remaining. we go, last one. Chuck Norris is victorious. Let's see how many hit points he had. Because I've got a feeling he can't be beaten. I've got a feeling he's regenerated all his health. Yeah, they took him all the way down and then his health fully regenerated. He's at least got one extra life. It does still count. He is still victorious. What counts is what's on the screen. So, congratulations, you actually won that prediction. Choose outcome. Chuck Norris. Oh, Captain Beetroot isn't. Oh, that's good. Right, so have fun with your points. Be McIntyre. And I think Whack, I think you also got points as well. Unless it was just Be McIntyre. You voted. Wow, you've both got 6,050 points. All it does is give back what you paid it, and plus what Whack paid it, to be fair. Right, so thank you guys for joining and watching all this terrifying carnage unfold. Feel free to join in either later on today. I don't know what we're doing after D&D. We'll be doing some kind of Tournament Tuesday thing, me and Emma. But thanks for joining. We've seen Chunk take out every other tough unit at this stage. So thank you both for watching and happy gaming. Definitely come back for next week because I don't know what we'll be doing. It'll probably be this again. There's another stream in about 10 minutes, but if you can't catch it, Whack, that's fine. Take care, guys. See you again soon.